There go the camera, say hello.
Hi.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. So we're back, and we're coming back not with a meal this time, but with something that's a heartfelt favorite, I'm sure, for many, many years. Corn on the cob. And who don't like corn on the cob? You like corn?
Yeah.
You love corn?
Yeah.
Yeah? What color is the corn?
That's yellow.
That's yellow. And this is my sous chef today. This is Micaela. You want to say hello again to everyone, Micaela?
Yeah.
Say hi to the camera.
Hi.
All right, so Micaela's gonna help me cook this corn on the cob, and I'm gonna show you this in a few steps. It's gonna be really simple, straight to the point, but you're gonna love this corn, okay? This is already a pot here. I filled the pot about a third of the way. It's very hot, so I've already started to boil the water. I'll put a little bit of olive oil in, and if I had to tell you how much, let's say a quarter of a cup of olive oil. And what we're gonna do now is the first step is just we're gonna take, and she's licking the corn, we're gonna take some basic frozen corn. You can use fresh corn or whatever you like. I don't care because the flavor is what makes it, at least for me anyway, when it's really quick. And Micaela wants some corn, so I'm gonna show you how to make it for Micaela. So we're gonna take the frozen corn on the cob and put it inside of the water as such. You gonna help me do that?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
I want the basso.
You want, oh, she wants to do it by herself. So here you go. So here, pick the corn up like this, okay? Oh, the corn dropped in there. See, that's just what happens, all right? So let's put it in here.
I want the basso.
You know, she's very independent. So go ahead, just take the corn and put it in there for Daddy. Oh, look at that. The water is not too hot. I didn't make it too hot, although you see the steam. So Miss Micaela don't get burned. Go ahead, let's cook. So once you put this in here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna allow this pot, right after the corn sets inside of there, we're gonna put it on the stove so it can boil. Now, while Micaela is putting all the corn in there, go ahead, Princess, keep putting it in there. I'm gonna pour in some garlic salt and some kosher salt. Now, how much of this am I using? I've mixed this together already, but it's very simple. You want 2 tablespoons of salt and you want 2 tablespoons of garlic salt, and we just drop this in the water, and we'll save a little bit because Miss Independent Micaela here likes to do it. And then we got 2 more, okay? And Daddy will put the last one. And what I'll do here is I'll let you help me if you want to. You want to put the seasoning in? Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Pour it in your hand and drop it in. Do it again. Okay, now hold the cup and pour the rest in there. Oh, that's gonna be yummy, huh? Now your hand's dirty, but you're just gonna shake it all around, okay? Wipe it on you like this, all right? Now we finished with the corn. The corn is in the pot. You're gonna let the garlic salt and the regular salt, and you're gonna put this on a stove. You're gonna let it boil on low to medium for about 25 minutes. And then while that's going on the stove, I'm gonna move this over here. I'm gonna show you how to make the seasoned butter that goes on top of the corn on the cob. And we're one step closer for this thing being finished. Say, see you soon. All right.
Welcome back.
No, but you gotta look at the camera. Say, welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right, so now what we're gonna do is while we have the corn over there cooking on the stove and heating up and letting that garlic and that kosher salt get inside of that corn, we're gonna show you how to actually make the butter sauce that's gonna go on top of the corn at the very end. And as my sous chef, Micaela, is already doing, she's taking the butter, putting it into the mixing bowl. What we're gonna use is I'm not gonna use standard butter, I'm gonna use Crocker, Country Crock Original, which is one of my favorite. It's just something about the consistency of it and the flavor that I enjoy. So we're gonna use, Micaela, can I borrow your spoon? Mm-hmm. Okay, Princess, there we go. We take 1 big heap, which is a tablespoon, and we put it in there. And then we can
do it.
Okay, she always wants to do it. There you go, you do it, Princess. Put it in there. Because again, who don't like butter? I keep asking you guys that. Come on, let me help you here. And then we get 1 more, okay?
I'll do it basso.
Well, she's gonna do it by herself. And see, so if Micaela can do it by herself, you can do it by yourself. Now, while Micaela's putting these 3 heaps of butter in there, what I also wanna do, no double dipping, Princess, okay? There we go. What I want to do is I want to tell you the seasoning that actually goes into the butter. So what we're going to use is this seasoning here. You want to help Daddy with the seasoning? That's fun. Okay, put this here.
Okay.
I'll help with this, and you're going to help with the seasoning. We got some thyme, which is exactly 1 tablespoon. Say thyme. Okay, and then what's this? Say pepper.
Pepper.
We got pepper. What's this? Paprika.
Yeah.
Say it. Paprika.
Yeah.
She said I'm not saying that. And then we have parsley. Say parsley.
Parsley.
Parsley. There you go. So you have 1 tablespoon of each. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to put these ingredients in here. Come on, place it in there. Micaela can play because her hands are clean. Push it all in. Because you're the big cook, right?
My turn.
My turn. Push it in the pan. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. You got it? Okay. Now take your hands and do it like this. So now once you have all the ingredients actually inside of here, what you want to do is you want to add a little bit of olive oil. Now what I will do is I'll grab a little bit of olive oil.
I'll do it.
And Micaela wants to do it. She'll put it in the pan.
I'll do bar soap.
Okay, princess, there you go. Finish? So again, that's probably about a quarter of a cup that you want to place inside. And then you want to take one more heap. So this is now a total of 4 heap tablespoons of butter or margarine.
I'll do bar soap.
And we want to mix it. So what Micaela's going to do is she's going to mix this. Go ahead, princess. So once you mix this up, then you place this inside of a pot. Once it's inside of a pot, you want to heat this slow. So that way when the corn on the cob is done, you want to drizzle this all over top is what we're going to show you in a second. So I'm going to get this inside of a pot, get this heated up beside the corn on the cob, and once all of this is heated up, I'm going to bring this back of this counter and I'm going to show you how to bring this together. So you can use whatever you want. You can use aluminum. We're going to use this, and Micaela is going to help us put the seasoning up here, right?
Yeah.
You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
So come on. So put some of this. Now, Old Bay, you want to put up there first, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to put the Old Bay. So you're going to sprinkle the Old Bay around here.
I'll do it.
You're going to do it, princess. You just a little bit, because maybe you don't like the seafood taste. I happen to love the seafood taste, especially if you do crab bags or crab boil bags and so forth, okay? Now what we're going to do, I need your help. We're going to take some lemon juice, and we're going to pour the lemon juice over top.
I'll do it.
You, of course you want to do it. Ready?
I'll do bar soap. I'll do bar soap.
You want to drink some? Let's see what happens. You like it?
Yeah.
She's crazy. Okay, now you're going to take 2 tablespoons of garlic, minced garlic, and you're going to put it inside.
I'll do it.
That's the name of the show, princess. You want to do it.
Okay.
Remember all
I'll
that
do
seasoning
bar
and things we
soap.
mix into that bowl? We're going to take that now.
I'll do bar soap.
Okay, princess, you will. We're going to spoon that now
I'll do bar soap.
over top of that butter. And we're going to let this bake into this corn.
I'll do bar soap.
So remember, now if you don't like the red look, you put some up there. If you don't like the red look, then maybe you should use less paprika. But we're making this with the intent of having a spicy corn. So we're gonna put a little more of this in here
I'll do bar soap.
around the side.
I'll do bar soap.
We're gonna take a little bit of kosher salt. You gonna help me?
Yeah.
Okay, we take some kosher salt and you just sprinkle it on the top for taste. Go ahead. So whoever get the 2 end pieces, they got all the salt. But again, remember, this is Micaela's way, so you'll do this a little more different for yours. And then what we'll do at the very end, so now you have all these seasonings over top of this corn. Take a little bit of olive oil, you drizzle it
I'll do
over,
bar soap.
and I think we're finished. What do you think? Huh?
That was this one.
You want to do this one? She wants some more olive oil. Okay, so go ahead.
I'll do bar soap.
All right, well, I think she's gonna be eating them on the right. So the whole point of this is to make sure you get the flavor. We're gonna take this corn now, we're gonna place this in the oven, we're gonna leave it in there, and we're gonna come back at the very end and let you know how this turns out. You think we're ready?
Yeah.
We're almost ready to eat some corn?
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So now for the fun stuff. We're gonna plate this, we just took this out the oven, and now we're gonna put the corn here. We're gonna put this corn on this plate here. And let me tell you, this corn is good. Now, I know some of you may have thought maybe that's a lot of paprika, but the paprika is no different than if you have the crab boil, right? When you have the crab boil and it's red. But we didn't overdo the spice. Hold on, princess. Daddy gonna put it up there and you're gonna help, okay? Now, my princess is normally not in the kitchen. I normally try to film when she's asleep, but she caught me today. She woke up early, so I gotta spend some time with her and cook. So see, there's no excuse. You can't say, oh, I got kids, they're in the way. She got a little apron. She in here with daddy, and we making a masterpiece together. Ain't that right? So we'll leave one in the pot, okay? Or you want to put this right here? How about this? You want to put this right here?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put one right here. There we go.
I'll do it.
That look good for you?
I'll do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's let it cool off. So what we have here is you have all of the corn sitting really nicely on this plate here, but we're not quite done. Exactly. So just like Micaela just did, we need a little more color, right? So I'm gonna take a little bit of kosher salt,
I'm holding.
just a little bit. Sprinkle it across the top, put the rest inside the sink. You're gonna take a little bit of parsley from Micaela, and we're gonna drop that right over the top. Remember, because it's all about color. You wanna do some more? Okay, as I tell you, this ain't your grandma's kitchen. We're making a mess. There you go. And now, for the beauty, is what you wanna do is you wanna take a little bit of that juice that was inside that pan. And you wanna take that juice.
I'll do it.
You wanna do it too? Okay, hold on, let me do this. Because it's a little warm, okay? Is that okay with you?
Okay.
All right, mommy. Here, and you put that up there for daddy. All right, Micaela did it. And the last step to this is a little bit of Old Bay. Just literally, here. You take a little bit, okay? And daddy take a little bit. And let me tell you, what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is some incredible, edible, butter, seasoned corn. And my daughter, baby, the right piece is yours. Now, you want to taste test this for the people before we go? You do? So what I have done is I've already taken a piece of corn from Miss Micaela, taken it out the pot, so this won't be so hot for her. And this is typically the skewers. You know, if you're a parent, you can put 2 skewers in the side and you can do it here. That way the babies can eat it. And you ready?
Yeah.
You gotta say your grace first, okay? Let's say your grace. Close your eyes. Please partner slow. This way, thank you. Food by the receive. Nourishment for bodies for Christ's sakes. Those I shall push on one. Amen. Amen? Okay, now we eat. Get it. Give me some. Is it good? Can daddy have some? Yeah. That's my corn.
No, it's mine.
No, it's my corn. It's my corn. Guys, enjoy the recipe. I'm gonna eat this with my daughter. We're gonna eat the rest of this. You gotta make this. Not only is it fun, it's flavorful. Check you next time. Miguel Global, Food and Travel. We're doing it because it's fun.
Sometimes I'm up, I'm down. You're always around to pick me up and place my feet back up on solid ground. Got my back, I got your back. Together we gon' win. Let's make a movie and we gon' win.